Okay, I guess it's my time to make a video while I'm home during all this time that everybody's home because of the virus. Well, a lot of people anyway. Truth is, I'm home all the time anyway. Nothing new to me. But I did put together a whole bunch of my very colorful orb pictures. And I thought I would just let them go past and let you see some of the most colorful ones I have. Upon reviewing them, I have so many I can't show them all in one showing. I mean, 25 minutes I can make a video for, or maybe about 30 at the most. And that only shows a few of them. I have thousands. I often wonder, is there meaning to it, to all these colors? Are there messages in this? Or is it just pretty for pretty's sake? Color and design must mean something, have some kind of language. Now, why is that gone dark? Oh well. It might have been one that is a video. I didn't give it time to roll. Sometimes the colors are so fluorescent. It's such an interesting way they all blend together. I love that one. Colors just fall off of these orbs sometimes. I've been wanting to get outside, but every day it's raining and cold. I didn't know Oregon would be such a cold state. with so much rain. It seems like all of March it's rained, pretty much all of it. And I hope April will be a little different, but I don't know. I would like to get outside and sit in the sunshine. Get some good old vitamin D. But I sit at my computer mostly and listen to people talk about this virus that's going around. I don't feel worried that I'll get it or anything like that. But I do see a lot of people talking to others about don't fear, don't fear. And I don't hear many videos where people are talking about having fear. Unless, of course, you listen to the people reporting the news of how the virus is spreading. But then, of course, newspaper people, news people, they have their personal agendas as well, political a lot of times. But I'm listening less and less to them because who needs to keep up with the count? You know, just sending out good vibrations and prayers that it will end soon. That's all any of us can do. That and don't fear. And don't fear monger. I do believe people should stay out of big crowds. And, if they don't have to go to work, don't. Stay home. And learn what it's like to be home and have time on your hands. It's not bad. Now, what would bother me would be if the electricity goes out. Now that I would have a little difficulty with, but I would manage. I just hope it doesn't happen. Also, if the internet went down, which some people are saying, oh, the internet's going to go down for 3 days while they make all these arrests, all these bad guys, the ones causing all this, going to get arrested. I don't know how much stock to put in that, but whatever will be, will be. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to worry. Oh, I love that one. That one's gorgeous. When they have a lot of violet in them, I really like that. colorful world of color all around us. It just like, okay, so this is God's palette that He, as an artist, would choose the colors for everything He's making. Us and everything that is. And it exists around us invisibly all the time. Or is it just lately there? Has it always been there? I don't know. It sure is beautiful. And what do we, do we as an observer create what we see that will be there? Are we partly the creators of this? Just so many questions I have. I have fallen in love with colors, though, that's for sure. I've been falling in love with colors for a very long time now. I think the dimensions that are invisible to us may be so grand, so much more grand than we can even imagine. But that maybe really soon, hopefully really soon, we're going to experience what it's like to be part of these worlds that we're really probably already a part of, but a knowing part of it we will be. It's funny, some of the videos people are posting, they think that they're going to get raptured out of here any time. And some people are, they're so looking forward to that. And not me. If the rapture happens like a lot of Christians believe it will, well, that means those left on the earth are going to face a pretty terrible time, which I don't believe in. I mean, they believe Jesus is coming on a white horse and he's going to slay the enemy, and the enemy is the unbeliever. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to ride a white horse and go around slaying people that come because they didn't believe right. But now, the kind of New Age people that are like myself, although I don't go for everything that's New Age, we believe that we're going to change and we're going to have a different kind of body, and we're going to help the world and the earth and everything be restored to a paradise. We don't see it as everybody's so evil so they're going to get what their just desserts and we're getting out of here. No, we see quite the opposite. And I really feel sorry for people who think that they're going to rapture out of here and the rest of the people are going to face demons and stuff like that. That's awful kind of belief. There's nothing good about it that I can see. I had a vision one time. I actually could see something physically. And what I saw was two like pencil-size white clouds moving on either side of my head toward the front of me. And as they came together in front of me, they went into the shape of a vesica Piscis, in which there was a ball, a blue ball, it looked like, but I think it represented the world. And the two white little stringy clouds went inside that vesica Piscis and swaddled that ball like a swaddling cloth over a baby. And then, after that happened, it happened a second time, and then it happened a third. It happened about 5 times. The same scene played out. The two white clouds coming around to the front of me, going into the vesica Piscis, and swaddling that little blue ball that was like in the eye of that vesica Piscis shape. And I took it to mean the world was being swaddled and taken care of, like we would some precious child that was just born. That was the only vision I have ever had where I actually saw something, visually saw it. Now, I did have automatic writing when the dove story came through. That was different, though. That was my hand just moving real fast, writing real fast on paper. And then, of course, about these orbs. And I've told people about it in the one I called Manifestation 103. I read a message that came through to me about these orbs, about what this is I'm looking at. And it was just typed into a file, so I could read it as many times as I wanted to and see it, visually see it. But what we're looking at, according to that, is energy in the process of being made into matter. So maybe these pictures are preliminary pictures of the invisible stuff getting together to make us a new world of beautiful things. That certainly will be colorful, I bet. I don't know what else to say it is. That's just really my theory. I put it that way. I call it a theory. Although, when something happens to you and it's your experience, you tend to want to believe it. So I believe it. I wish it were here and now, right this second, though. But we do have to have patience and try to be happy as if it were already. That's the hard part, to imagine yourself already having and being that you wish to have and be. And get happy. Just get happy over it, you know? Like a little child that just knows that their parent's going to get them something that they promised to them, and they know their parent will do it. And they're happy already, like as if they had it already. Oh, these colors are just so gorgeous. I get real happy just looking at these orbs go by and seeing all the beautiful color in them. I'm not showing you the ones that are interesting. I'm showing you the ones that are beautiful. There's a lot of them that aren't like just spectacularly colorful and beautiful, but they're interesting. Maybe I'll make a whole video of just those. Their stuff is going on inside these, and these orbs don't stay around. They shape up differently. And they just do a lot of things. I call them contortionist because they can change their shape and blend and dissolve and change colors and morph and do all kinds of stuff. visually. It's raining outside, been raining every day, but I'm trying to stay cheerful in spite of the rain every day. But I really wish it didn't rain every day. A couple of weeks ago, I went outside and I was going to walk in the woods to my favorite spot. And I didn't any more than get started and I fell down. My foot slipped on some mud that was under moss and fern and stuff, and I didn't see it was muddy there. And my ankle twisted in such a horrible way that for a week I just could hardly walk. I had this cane that helped me walk around the house, and I didn't walk any more than I just had to walk because the pain was so bad. But now it's been over a week and everything's better, lots better. It just takes time for swelling, and there was no bruising though, no bruising at all, just a little swelling. But it takes time for normalcy to come back. Makes you appreciate your feet and how important it is that they work well. Because when you can't walk around, you can't get anything done in your house. You won't clean anything, sweep anything. You hardly want to stand at all. But I got through it, and I'm real happy that it's beyond me now. It's my past. I can laugh about it now. It wasn't fun going through it, though. Now I appreciate my sister's story of something similar happening to her, but she babysit a bunch of kids, and she had to see to them every day. And I can imagine how horrible that must have been to see after a bunch of kids when you're feeling that way. All the things us humans go through. But we do survive. And one day we look back on it and we say, it's funny to think back about it a little bit, but not to go through it, not so much. I'm at 24 minutes. I've got lots more of the pictures. They're not very colorful right now. Well, there's a colorful one. I'm just going to let this play out, and it will end abruptly. But maybe I won't be talking, so you won't hear it end midstream of a sentence. So I'm just going to say goodbye, good night from the Dove Lady, the Orb Lady, the Light Orb Lady. I've given myself several names. We tend to do that. And I'll talk at you again sometime. Bye-bye for now. I'll show you real quick something I'm making. It's the Merkaba. I make it out of paper, then I put hot glue on it, and then after the hot glue makes it hard, I put paper mache over that. And when that all dries, which right now it's drying, then I will paint it.